Save this video if you're planning a snow trip to Japan because this is our itinerary and how much we spent in our 4 days, 3 nights in Hakuba, Nagano. Day 1, travel, rent gear, and grocery. If you're coming from Tokyo, you have to ride trains or buses to get to Hakuba. We got on a Tokyo-Nagano Shinkansen and then we took a Nagano-Hakuba bus. Total travel time of around 3 to 4 hours. In Hakuba, the public transport is mainly taxis or shuttle buses that specifically go to ski resorts, so it's harder to get around compared to Tokyo. We learned after the fact na better pala if nag-rent kami ng kotse, which we did not get to do. We stayed in a chalet in Ecoland by Black Bear Properties. It was around 30,000 pesos per night, good for 9 packs, pero 6 packs lang kami. We bought groceries as well kasi it's harder to reserve in restaurants for a bigger group. We also rented our gears for those who wanted to ski or snowboard. So we went to Rhythm. They picked us up with their van. We each spent a total of around 4 to 5,000 for one day. It gets cheaper the succeeding days. Note na they don't rent snow goggles, balaclava, and socks, so you have to either bring those or buy those in the grocery store. Day 2 was ski day. We wore our gear, carried our skis, and started walking to the bus stop. It was a struggle, so again, it's better if may kotse kayo. There are lockers in the ski resorts, so you can bring extra boots for when you're not skiing kasi medyo mahirap ilakad yung ski boots. The ski resort we went to was Hakuba Goryu. A few of us were beginners, so we did a class, around 3,000 pesos for a 2-hour class. And yung day pass, which is separate pa from your class, is 3,200 pesos. They closed at around 4 to 5 p.m. This depends on the snow conditions that day. They also have a canteen with food stalls in the property, so doon na kami nag-lunch. So this is really a whole day activity. You can just chill there if you don't want to ski or snowboard anymore. They have coffee shops and ang ganda ng view. Buses are free if you have the ski pass already, so that's what we rode going home. Day 3 was our free day, so if you wanna ski again, you can. Some of us did, but ako hindi na. So you can go to nice places around Hakuba. So we checked out local restaurants, cafes, and bars. Just note na when you go to restaurants, especially if you're a bigger group, try to reserve ahead of time, especially if it's peak season. As a touristy activity, you can go to a Starbucks with a great view of the snow mountains. It's called Snow Peak Land, and you can buy merch there as well, or go on a Hakuba snowmobile tour, or to an onsen if that's your thing. Day 4, we just chilled, checked out, and traveled back to Tokyo. So for the summary of expenses per pax to, it was around 35,000 pesos. Also note na it's best to have some cash as we encountered a few taxis and smaller stores that don't accept cards. Snow towns and skiing can really get expensive, especially for us na hindi sanay sa prices. And it's great to try once, pang experience, pero hindi ko ata kayang sanayin.